dog barks. Wouldn't be a normal day if she wasn't barking. I don't know what she's barking at. Probably the wind. Hello, how's everybody? Today, again, I've already been here once. Still barking. Hopefully she'll calm down by the time we start our tapping session. She's like barking right outside the door too. It's going to storm, so it probably is the wind that she's barking at. So how is everyone? How was your day? Is anyone here from earlier? We had our Reiki session this morning, and now we're going to do a tapping session. Thank you for the likes. Oh, you were here earlier, yay! Yeah. Today has definitely been one of those days where you're just like, I'm gonna go to bed and wake up tomorrow and it's gonna be better. So, anybody else have a day like that? When you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna start over. It's been a stressful week. Yes, you are going to be okay. Yeah, it's not a bad day. It's just one of those days that's just like, okay. If I classify it as a bad day, then I think the whole day has been bad. All the aspects of the day haven't been bad, but there have been a lot. Yay, it's good to see you again too. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here and, having an open mind to expand your toolbox, right? Tapping is a wonderful tool. Thank you for the finger heart. Okay, so I should have put it in the intro, but I was in a hurry. Hello, Christine. 111. So I have been seeing 2s everywhere. I usually don't see angel numbers. I think I just don't pay attention. Maybe I see them, but I don't pay attention. But I have been seeing 2s everywhere. So that's exciting. Okay, so to start our tapping session, I always just like to start off with a couple of breaths. And then we usually just, pick something that's really bothering us. But today we are doing trauma and anger. So if you have something that is not trauma and anger, still feel free to join us. You can just substitute whatever it is that we're doing with what you have going on. So we usually do rate our number between 1 and 10, 10 being the worst you've ever felt something, and 1 being not at all. So This is a little different than traditional EFT tapping. This is EFT and TFT, so emotional. We have our trying to transmute our emotional issues or our physical pain and kind of balance that energy. And we also have some internal work where we're thinking about what it is that what it is that we've got going on. So with EFT, we are saying it out loud. We are vocalizing it so we can hear it and we can accept it, and we can try to just get that a little bit more calm, a little bit more relaxed. And with TFT, it's more of just like a thought process that we go through, and kind of aligning your parts of your brain to recognize these specific things as being not as bad, not as overwhelming, not as all-encompassing, not as harmful to you. So we can just take that kind of panic mode and flight mode and pain and just relax a little bit. So that's kind of a roundabout way to explain it, but hopefully you understand. So some of these techniques in this in the Gamut series are a little strange. Just keep an open mind and let me know how you feel afterwards. And also, whenever I ask you to hum, because there will be 2 times when I ask you to hum a song or a tune or something that you know, or just something random. Don't put too much thought into it. Just hum. I always hum like Mary Had a Little Lamb or Happy Birthday because they're easier, and that's kind of what I learned on, so it just stuck with me. But you can hum anything. Okay? Thank you all for the likes and everything while we're getting started. Okay, so let's go through. Let's do a quick chime just to kind of get the session started. This is kind of loud. Okay, and while we're accepting this chime and just feeling the energy, I want you to take a couple of inhales and exhales, slow, long, slow breaths, just to get ourselves relaxed. Okay. Is he the one? I'm sorry, I'm not doing readings. I don't know if he's the one. Okay. So, let's get started. If you have something that's different from trauma and anger, then just kind of think about that. This session is heavily based on trauma and anger. It is 8:10 p.m. and this is Eastern Standard Time. Okay. All right. So we're not going to start with our traditional EFT series. We're just going to go into the very specific trauma and anger session. Okay, so we're going to push our shoulders back and down. Just leave your heart center open to receive and relax. Okay, and this whole time we are not vocalizing things out like we normally do. This whole time we are just going to internalize this and say it in our mind. So we are working on releasing complex trauma in general, and anger associated with it. So anger towards a person, anger towards yourself, anger towards a situation or a time in your life. So we're going to focus on those. and allow those feelings, thoughts, and emotions to come up. Don't try to bury them. Don't try to hide them. Just be accepting. Be accepting of yourself in that space. Be accepting of yourself in this current space. Okay? So I always just like to start with the karate chop point. Tap along with me. Just go to our eyebrow point. You can do both. One or the other, it's okay. You've got our under eye point. You can do one or the other, it's okay, either one. We've got our collarbone, so either side, or tapping in the center. We've got our underarm. Just accept it, feel it. Okay, now we've got our ring finger and we're tapping here. And our little finger. Okay, we've got our gamut point, which is the back of our hand. Either hand, it doesn't matter. And we're gonna tap here for about 50. You don't need to count it out. Just close your eyes. Think about this trauma. Think about this anger. Think about accepting, forgiving, and letting go. Of course, we're never gonna completely forget this situation, this trauma that happened. We're never gonna completely let go. But every time we do this session, every time we work on healing this trauma, the pain of the trauma should become less and less. And that's how we heal. Okay, so now we're going to keep tapping this point. We're going to close our eyes, open our eyes, close your eyes, open and look down to the left. Close your eyes, open and look to center. Close your eyes, open and look down to the right. Close your eyes, open and swirl them around one way. Close your eyes, open, look around the other direction. Okay, now we're gonna hum a tune. Okay, now we're gonna count from 1 to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From 5 to 1 out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna do the eye roll again. So close your eyes, open, roll all the way around in one direction. Close your eyes, open, roll all the way around in the other direction. Okay? I know it seems so strange, but it does help relax. Okay? We'll go in with our EFT now before we reassess our numbers. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're going through EFT and TFT sequences to help release trauma and anger. Okay, so we're just getting started. We've done one sequence. We have a few more to go, and then we'll assess our numbers. Okay, so let's start with our EFT. And this one, you'll say it out loud. So your statement may differ from mine, and that's okay. You might need to add in different words, but just try to say something similar. And we're just saying these out loud. So we're not just internalizing it, we're saying it out loud so we can hear it. Okay, we're gonna start with our karate chop. Even though I have suffered a great deal of trauma and have anger, I am okay. I love and accept myself completely. I have suffered trauma and I hold in anger, and that is okay. I have suffered trauma and I hold in anger, but I am safe. I am safe in this moment, and I am safe within myself. Under the eye. I have suffered trauma. I hold in this anger. I get triggered and am angry easily, but I'm okay. I'm working on releasing this anger, this heaviness, this trauma. Tap it on the chest. Okay, we're going to take an inhale here. I feel trauma in my chest. I feel heaviness in my chest when I think about the trauma I've endured. I accept myself. I forgive those involved. I forgive myself. I'm going to be okay. Under the arm. I am safe within this moment, and I am safe within myself. Okay, we're going back through our trauma series. This is internalized. Think about it. Feel those emotions, thoughts, and feelings. It's okay. You are safe. Inhale. Allow your breath to feel lighter. Allow the tension in your chest to slowly slip away. You're okay. We're working on the little finger. Either hand is fine. Or the ring finger. Now we're working on the little finger. It's okay. Okay, we're going into our gamut series, so we're tapping here for about 50. No need to count it out, just allow things to come up. It's okay to feel. It's okay to release that anger. You are safe here. Okay, we're going to move into our gamut series. Let's close our eyes. Open and look to center. Close your eyes. Open and look down and to your left. Close your eyes. Open and look down and to your right. Close your eyes and spin around in one direction. Close your eyes. Roll your eyes around in another direction. Well, the other direction. Okay, now we're going to hum a tune, any tune. 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count from 5 to 1 out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's roll your eyes in one direction. Close them, open them, roll them in the opposite direction. Okay, in this space, I want you to close your eyes and envision something that makes you truly grateful and happy. This can be large, this can be small. Hold that loving feeling in your heart, in your mind. Feel it, feel the warmth, feel the love, feel the happiness and joy that you feel, that you envision whenever you think about this. I'm going to breathe it in, long, slow, deep breath in, and exhale. Push out anything that is causing you anger. Inhale. Exhale, pushing out those heavy feelings of trauma. Okay, so I want you to reassess your number. Don't worry if you're new and if you were asking what this is, I will explain. I just don't explain when we're in the middle of a session. What does this do? Whatever this is, I'm into it. Good. Okay. So this is EFT and TFT. So we are, EFT is an emotional freedom technique. So we are saying those thoughts, feelings, or emotions out loud. We're acknowledging them, we are accepting them, and we are working on releasing, getting the pain, the mental, emotional, physical pain or distress down. So the goal is not to diminish it completely. We are getting it down from a higher number of 10 or a number like that, down to the lowest is a 1. So that's our goal here, is to get your number down as low as we can, and we can do this as many times as we need to. And we are also doing TFT, which is thought field therapy. So this is not saying out loud. This is thinking and internalizing and feeling those thoughts, feelings, and emotions, those triggers, those heavy things that we've gone through, and working on healing those in some way, right? So healing is never linear. This is not going to cure or get rid of any trauma that you've had. Its purpose is to just help you. It's to help you in your pain and whatever you're going through, to ease it so that you can live, right? So this particular session, oftentimes we do general, where you could just fill in whatever you've got going on. And you can still do that in this session, but this session is specifically for trauma, complex trauma, and anger. So if you've just got anxiety right now, or you've got some pain somewhere, or if you've, you're dealing with stress, you can absolutely work this to make it help you too. These things are just, these certain techniques put together, the certain tapping points put together, are just known for easing trauma and anger. So hopefully that helps. If you're just joining, you can rate from a 1 to a 10, 10 being the worst you've ever felt this pain or trauma or anger, and a 1 being not really at all. So somewhere in the middle. Oh, thank you. Thank you both. Today was not my best day, not as calming as I would like it to be, but meditation, lots of it. So, okay, let's get back to it. We're going to do another round, maybe 2 more rounds. I know people join in the middle, and it makes it kind of difficult for them to understand what we've got going on. Uh-oh, I pushed a button. Okay. is this a form of meditation? So it could be. It could be a form of meditation. You can do anything and meditate. You could take a shower and meditate, walk and meditate. So it can be, but the goal of this isn't to really meditate. It's to tap on the meridians. It's to get the energy flowing between those meridian points to help relax and ease what you've got going on. Having intrusive thoughts about being a school teacher in the USA. Okay. Everyone's had a bad day. Oh no. It's not been my best day. I engaged with lower vibrational energy, and I try not to. With Reiki, the principles that we try to live by are, kindness and, not showing anger, not diving into anger, not diving into worry, and, showing gratitude, like all of those things that keep your energy higher. And when you engage with people that are just looking for a fight or argument or attention, I guess, in a negative way, then you're just lowering your vibration. So, yes, it's not necessarily bad. However, for me, I try to keep my energy as high as I possibly can. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Thank you. We're given both for a reason. Honor where you're at. Yeah, I love that. I really love that for the day. I think that is a great message for the day, and I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's go again. One more time if you're just joining. We are working on complex trauma and anger. So if you aren't having any of those, then you can absolutely rework this to fit what you've got going on. So anxiety, stress, physical pain, whatever you've got going on, you can use that in your thought process. You can use that in your phrases that we're going to use. So just substitute what I'm saying and just, fill in what you need to. Hello, Caitlin. How are you today? Hello. All right, so why do I keep saying that? Complex trauma and anger. For me, for the day, is actually a good day to do this. There are 2 flies in here. They're going to drive me crazy. I would give mine probably about a 5 or 6 today. I've been feeling triggered. I've been showing anger and emotions and worry and things that I try to avoid as much as possible. So this is a perfect day for this particular tapping session. So I think, that's perfect timing. That is, a message in and of itself. Hello, Amanda. Hello, I am doing well. How are you? I guess we can take a water break really quickly. Yeah, take a water break. Yes, it is okay to feel how you feel. Yeah, I like that too. I know it's okay to feel how you feel. I just try to avoid those if possible. Worry and anger. Anger, I know, comes with a message, a lesson to be learned, and I'm grateful for those lessons. However, worrying to me serves no purpose. In my journey, worrying has served no purpose. Although it is okay to feel that way, it just does nothing great for you. So if you can try not to worry, that's good, right? My brain won't let me feel my feels. Okay. So maybe work on diving deeper, doing some internal work, and meditating on that, getting some clarity, being able to let those things out. Because if you're stopping and you're blocking yourself from those feelings, or, things that are coming up and you're trying to repress them, they end up just living in there, kind of causing us some heavy energy or stagnant energy or some issues. So yeah, thank you, Dee Dee, for the rose. Okay, let's get started. So we're just gonna breathe. I like to roll my shoulders back a little bit, maybe sometimes stretch out my neck, stimulate that vagus nerve in there, and just breathe. You can breathe at your own pace, but I like to take long, slow, deep breaths in and out. Okay, keep in mind that we're giving our trauma and anger a number between 1 and 10, 10 being the worst, 1 being not at all. And if you need to change up my phrases during the EFT portion, go ahead. Yes, it is okay to lay down. Okay, this is for complex trauma and anger. Okay, we're going to start with our karate chop point. Even though I have this trauma and anger that build up inside of me, I completely love and accept myself. I have had a lot of trauma in my life, and I suffer from bouts of anger because of it. Sometimes I just get so angry, but it's okay. I am okay. I am safe within this moment, and I'm safe within myself. The trauma that I have gone through is not my fault. I am okay. Tapping on the chest, either side, doesn't matter. Straight in the middle. Let's take a deep breath here. Sometimes I just feel a tightness in my chest. When I'm triggered, the trauma, it weighs on me, but I'm going to be okay. Okay, under the arm. I am safe. I am accepted. I am loved. And I am okay. Okay, we're going straight into the TFT. This is internalized. Remember, we don't have to say anything. Just think and feel. Allow those emotions, thoughts, and feelings to come up. It's okay. Allow that trauma to come up. Allow that anger to come up. It's okay. Just breathe through it. Either side is fine. Both sides. Under the arm. Our collarbone, our chest. Either side or both or in the middle. It's all right. Just inhale and release. You are doing a great job. Our ring finger, either one. little finger, pinky, tapping on there. Okay, we're going to go into our gamut series. Back of the hand between your two knuckles. We're tapping for 50. You don't have to count. Think about this trauma. It's okay to be angry. What do we learn from our anger? What do we learn from our sadness? What do we learn from our trauma? Okay, what do we learn about ourselves? Excuse me. We learn that we are stronger than we thought. We are brave. We can overcome anything. You are perfect just the way that you are. Let those emotions come up, it's okay. Alright, with our gamut series, keep tapping. We're going to close our eyes. Open, look to center. Close your eyes. Open and look down and to your left. Close your eyes. Open and look down and to your right. Close your eyes. Open and spin around from top to bottom. Close your eyes, open and spin around the other way. Now I want you to hum any tune. Okay, now count from 1 to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count from 5 to 1 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum again. Okay, close your eyes, open, spin around in one direction. Close your eyes, open, spin around in the opposite direction. Okay, I have to wipe away my tears. Okay, close your eyes, let's take a breath and let's show gratitude and love. Think of something that you are truly grateful for or that you love deeply. Hold it in your mind, hold it in your heart space, and breathe it in. Breathe in that loving, warm, grateful feeling. Hold that in, let that encompass your entire body. Your fingers, your toes, your mind, your heart, your entire chest. Feel it. Allow yourself to feel happiness. It's okay. You deserve it. You deserve happiness. You deserve relaxation. You deserve a break from your trauma and your anger. Okay, let's open our eyes and reassess our numbers. So, how are you feeling? Any better? Clean my glasses off, I cannot see. I am like, my eyesight is so bad I can't see without them. So, how are you guys doing? Went from a 7 to a 3, good. 8 to a 6 or a 5, 8 to a 5, okay. Your tightness relaxed, good, good, I'm so glad. I will try to put this on YouTube, so if you guys need to, you can go back and rewatch. You can rewatch as many times as you need to. Keep in mind, sometimes you may only have to do this sequence once. Sometimes you may need to do it, 10 times before you're feeling relief, and it's okay. So it's not going to hurt you to do this. There's nothing bad that's going to come about. Your hands might get tired from all the tapping, but that's about it. So yes, you may need to do it a few more times. So my YouTube name is the same, and the link in my bio, or my actual bio, I think has a little YouTube button. Yeah, so I'll try to put it on there for you. Might have to do this a few more times. Yes, absolutely. When it comes to trauma, you may have to do this a few times. It may need to be done quite a few times, especially if you've suffered a significant trauma or you hold a lot of tension and anger and resentment. Then this is something that's going to have to be worked on. I would say keep going. If you need to do it daily, just to kind of, you can incorporate it with your therapy, you can incorporate it with your shadow work, with your any kind of healing journey that you're on. You feel a little nauseous, is that normal? Yes, it can be. If it's something that's happening to you often, then definitely go and get that looked at. But if it's just particular to this session, then yes, then that might be the energy that's just flowing around, or the overwhelming trauma that you've had. So just kind of take it easy on yourself. Tingling parts now. Okay, so let's take a sip of water and we'll go back through, and hopefully I won't cry this time. It's okay. I am a super emotional person, so I cry all the time. I cried when my daughter and I watched the finale of American Idol, even though my given choice wasn't the winner, but it's okay. I still cried. I get so emotional when other people are happy, sad, you know. And plus I have lots of trauma, so it's no surprise that it affects me. So just be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself. Healing is never going to be from point A to point B. There's always going to be some back and forth. So no matter how many times you do this, you're always going to have good days and bad days. You're always going to be triggered by something. You're always going to be, you know, in a down place one day, and you're triggered more easily. And it's just be patient with yourself. It's okay. You know, the goal though is to get to a place where your trauma or your anger is not controlling your life. So the goal with any kind of healing is that even though you're triggered, even though you get these heavy thoughts, feelings, and emotions, this pain, whatever it is, you're not, you know, bound by it. You're not controlled by it. It's not something that is ruining your life. Your cat loves me. Oh, yay. Every time I do a session outside, my cat is always like right there, like, what's going on? So that's exciting. All right, let's get back to it. I know at least some of us need another round. Okay, this time let's try to add in, for our EFT portion where we're actually saying things out loud, let's try to add in a little bit of positivity there, a little bit of a different thought process, different beliefs, I guess. So instead of just, you know, trauma, anger, let's throw in some being patient with yourself and love and kindness and things like that. So try to uplift the session a little bit. Okay, so let's start with the breath. Breathe at your own pace. It's okay. Just close your eyes and try to relax a little. Relax your mind. Okay, so the feelings that we're feeling, or the issues that we're having, we're giving them a number, I give mine about a 4. I am bringing up a lot of stuff, so I'm feeling emotional, but my overall anger is down. My overall trauma response, my trigger is down. I'm feeling a lot more calm, so I'm going to give mine a 4. Okay, and if you're just joining, we're tapping for complex trauma and anger. Okay, let's go into the karate chop point. Even though I have suffered trauma and I am often angry because of it, I completely love and accept myself today and always. I have suffered a lot of trauma in my life, but it's okay. I am in a good place now. I am healing. I am working on releasing, and I have accepted myself. I am able to show acceptance for my past self, my traumas, and my present self. I am safe in this moment, and I am safe within myself. I can tap on either side or both. I do get angry, but I know that that is okay. It's okay to feel the way that I'm feeling. I accept it. I am perfect just the way I am. I am able to release this heaviness in my chest brought on by my trauma and anger. Take a deep breath here. I will be okay. Under the arm. I am not letting my trauma or my anger control my life. I am living for me. I am living for the current me, the happier me, the healing me, and the me that I deserve. Okay, we're going into our TFT. We don't have to say anything here. We're internalizing. We are feeling, we are thinking about this trauma, this anger that you're holding on to. And it's okay. Let things come up. One side or both. Breathe through it. Under the eye. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold tension. Relax and breathe. Under the arm. You're doing great. You're okay. Chest. Either side. In the middle, it's okay. Relax your shoulders and breathe here. You can feel this trauma. You can feel that anger. It's okay. You're safe here to feel emotions, thoughts, feelings that you have. Okay. We're going in with our gamut point. We're tapping here for about 50, no need to count it out. Just feel, allow your mind to go to those places that you have deemed unacceptable, that you have deemed forbidden, that you have hidden deep down. Allow those to come up. It's okay. You're safe. While we're here, I want to take a couple extra taps to just close your eyes. Whatever age you had this trauma, whether it be 2 days ago, whether it be when you were 3, whether it be when you were a teenager, I want you to take a version of your now self, your healing self, and I want you to greet that version, the version of you that suffered the trauma. I want you to see them face to face. I want you to envision hugging them, making them feel safe, and letting them know that they are okay. Okay, breathe in this moment. Let's continue with our gamut series. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to open and look to center. Close your eyes. Open and look down to the left. Close your eyes. Open and look down to the right. Close your eyes. Open and roll them all the way around. Close your eyes. Open and roll around the opposite direction. I want you to hum a tune, any tune. I want you to count out loud from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to count from 5 to 1 out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hum again. Okay. Now I want you to tap on your ring finger. On your pinky. And on your karate chop. Okay, I want you to take a deep breath. Close your eyes. I want you to think about something that you truly love and cherish. I want you to fill your heart and your mind with gratitude. I want you to feel that warmth and love, that peaceful, blissful state. I want you to feel it spreading out from your mind and your heart space all the way to your fingers and your toes. Your whole body can now feel this loving, grateful, calm feeling. Hold it in, breathe it in. Exhale and release. You need to open your eyes and reassess. Take a drink of water. Take a walk. Get some fresh air if you need to. Trauma is never easy. Working through anxiety, working through some physical pain, or something that you've got going on seems to be a lot easier for most of the clients that I work with in trauma. Now issues seem to be easier to work through than past issues. I don't know why that is. Probably because we've carried it around for so long. Yeah, it was a tough one. Yeah, it's hard. Thank you for the finger heart. And it's hard for me not to cry. I feel like it's a mixture between feeling other energy out there in the collective, like feeling some heavy energies and feeling my own, and it's just like, okay, pull yourself together, right? You can't be crying on camera. You're down to a 4. That's great. You're welcome, Christine. Hello, Emily. Oh, I always hit the wrong button. No, it won't go away now. Okay, it went away. Yay. You're welcome. Remember to drink water. Remember to be kind to yourself. Be patient to yourself. Yeah. I feel like this is a safe space, so that's good. You had a hard day. I'm sorry. So if you have missed any of our tapping session for trauma and anger, I am going to try to get this video posted tonight on YouTube. Sometimes TikTok doesn't like to let me download the replay anyways, so we'll see, hopefully. If not, then I'll just make a video on TikTok for you for this sequence. Okay, so how are you guys feeling? Everyone that's gone through the session at least once, maybe twice with us, do you feel like you need to go again? Do you feel like we're good here? Do you feel like you can go and do some work on your own? Like maybe join in on a Reiki session somewhere on a live, or meditate, or go take a shower and relax, or go out in nature and relax. All those things are really helpful after a tapping session to kind of get your mind at ease, to give you a change of scenery and allow you to relax. So it's up to you. Let me know in the comments. Do you want to go again, or do you think we're good here? I can actually just wait a second. Poll. Okay, we're gonna poll. So smiley face is we're good here. Crying face is let's go again. Down to a 4. One more session. Okay, yeah, get your votes in. So smiley faces we're good. Crying faces we need to go again. That's just a sad face. Oh. Okay. So the good news is, if you are feeling like poll ends in 10 seconds, if you feel like you're good, then you can go and relax and enjoy the rest of your night. And I am so grateful for you being here, and I appreciate you being here and tapping along with me and sharing this space. So it looks like we're gonna go again. So buckle up. Hopefully I won't cry this time. And we'll see how we're feeling after one more session. All right, let's get some good intention spray in here. Uplift my mood, I joke about it, but I really do. I don't mind crying, to be honest. And I think a good release, no matter if it's a good scream or a good cry or whatever it is, I think that it is so helpful. So I must have needed those crying episodes. And I'm here for it. So I'm just joking when I say, whatever. Okay, let's stretch. Let's do a chime first, since it's our last session. This is a little loud. I'm warning you ahead of time. Sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat. Okay, I think I feel better. Yes, I love the chime too. Perfect. Perfect time for her to start barking before we start. You are welcome. Okay. All right, let's get started. Buckle up. So I'll go through the speech again before we get started. Because it was a poll that we did, we've gone through a few tapping sequences so far. So yes, we are almost done. I started an hour ago. So we've gone through a few tapping sequences so far. And I just did a poll. So if you wanted to go through a tapping sequence again, it was the cry face. If you felt like you were good and you were feeling better, it was the happy face. So that's why we did that. Our session today is for complex trauma and anger. And if you are late, if you did miss the session, I'm going to try my hardest to get the video uploaded onto YouTube if TikTok will let me download it. So we'll see. And if not, I'll just make a video, but that would likely be posted tomorrow, maybe. So with the tapping session, you can do tapping for anything. You can, when we're in the EFT portion and I'm saying the phrases out loud, you can say a shifted version of the phrase so that it fits what you're going through. So if you're not suffering from trauma and anger, you can still absolutely join us. Just shift that to what you need to make it work for you, okay? And when I ask you to hum, you can hum any tune. You can hum a random tune. It's completely up to you. Just hum something. Also, when we're going through this, the past couple times, I've cried. Some others in here have cried, so it's fine if you get emotional. Trauma release, anger release is always super emotional, so it's okay. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for the rose. Okay, so let's get started. If you're just joining or if you've been here, give your trauma and anger a number between 1 and 10, 10 being the worst you've ever felt it, and 1 being not at all. You can put it in the comments or you can keep it to yourself. It's up to you. Stretch out while we're doing that. Ooh, my neck popped. When you turn your head and you stretch out your neck, you do stimulate your vagus nerve, and it's all throughout your body. You kind of get that energy flowing. Stretching is great for you. All right. So let's just start with a couple of breaths. My nose is stuffy because I have been crying, but just start breathing at your own pace. I like to do long, slow, deep inhales and exhales, but that's up to you. Roll your shoulder blades down your spine. Give yourself some separation between your ears and your shoulders. Push your shoulders back to open up your heart space and breathe again. And since we've done this a few times, we are adding in a little bit more positive phrases into our EFT portion. Again, change it as you need to. We're going into the karate chop point. Tap along with me, and you can say, whatever phrase you need to here. Even though I have this trauma, this major trauma and anger, I completely love and accept myself. I feel this trauma weighing on me, but it is okay. Either side or both sides. I get angry as a result of my trauma when I am triggered, but I am okay. Sometimes this anger is too much for me to bear, but I'm working on releasing. I know the trauma I have suffered is heavy and weighs heavy on me, but I am safe in this moment and I am safe within myself. I am okay. I am going to be okay. Either side, in the middle. Sometimes my anger is heavy on my chest, but I am working on releasing. I am safe in this moment and I am safe within myself. So let's breathe here. The more I work on my healing, the less this weighs on me. The safer I feel, the more accepted I feel. Under the arm. I am safe in this moment. I am safe here. Okay, we're going into our TFT portion. This is internalized. You don't have to say the phrases. Think about the trauma. Feel the anger. Feel the trauma. It's okay. We're feeling here. Okay, we're feeling here. We are allowing these thoughts, feelings, emotions, trauma to come up. We are accepting. We are loving ourselves. Okay. Breathe through it. Think about it. It's okay. You are safe. Under the arm. Just breathe. Okay, on the chest again. Okay, let's go in with our ring finger. Get ready, this gamut series is a tough one. Going in on our pinky. Either hand is fine. You are doing great. All right, we're moving into our gamut series. We're tapping on the back of the hand for about 50, probably a little longer. Don't need to count it. I want you to feel this trauma. Feel the anger. Know that you are safe here. You are safe now. Know that you are perfect just the way you are. Know that you are healing. Okay, again, let's go back in. If you have endured trauma as a child, as a teen, or even as an adult, if you are enduring trauma currently, you're okay. You're not alone, and you are safe. You're safe in this space. So I want you to close your eyes. I want you to envision the version of you dealing with this trauma, dealing with this anger. This time I want you to sit down beside them and tell them that they are loved, they are safe, and that you are there. I want you to breathe in this moment. I want you to feel comforted. I want you to feel loved. I want you to feel safe. And let's continue with our gamut series. Take a deep breath. Keep tapping on the same spot. I want you to close your eyes, open and look to center. Close your eyes, open and look down to the left. Close your eyes, open and look down to the right. Close your eyes, spin them around in a circle or roll them. Close your eyes, roll them in the opposite direction. Now I want you to hum any tune. Count from 1 to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count from 5 to 1 out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hum again. Okay, and I want you to close your eyes, open your eyes, and roll them in one direction. Close your eyes, open your eyes, and roll them in the opposite direction. I'm going to take a moment here to tap on our chest, tap on our collarbone, tap on this heart space. You can even rub, it's up to you. And breathe. In this moment, I want you to close your eyes and envision something that you are truly grateful for, that you are happy and loving, and that you feel a warm, loving feeling towards. I want you to hold that in your heart space, in your mind, and breathe. You are loved. You deserve love. You deserve peace. You deserve to be rid of your trauma and your anger. You deserve happiness, wealth, success. You have overcome this trauma because you are perfect the way that you are. You're brave. You are strong. You're courageous. Okay, let's take one more deep breath. Let's come back and assess our numbers. Thank you, Luna, for the rose. Thank you for your kind words. How are you guys feeling? Do you feel any better? Did the last round help? Have your numbers gone down? Thank you for the likes. Make sure you drink water. If you cried like I did, then maybe get up and stretch out. Just feel, a difference of scenery maybe. Make you feel a little bit, better, a little bit lighter. Probably too. You're welcome, Amanda. Got all your crying out. That's good. I keep saying, I cried, oh, boo, whatever, but it's okay. It's okay to cry. But I'm down, I think, too. Good. Good. This fly is gonna drive me bonkers. It's like everywhere. I hope that this helps. I know that the next one is going to be heavy too. So next Tuesday we are working on trauma again, but our focus with trauma is going to be guilt, and guilt is a tough one too. So brace yourself for next Tuesday. But I do think that it's very helpful to go through these emotions and to go through what you're working through. And, you can do shadow work, you can meditate, you can do Reiki sessions. And they're all great tools. Journaling, they're all great tools. But I definitely think that tapping is... I left the door open too long out here. I definitely think that tapping is one of the things that you should add to your toolbox. It is very helpful. And you don't have to change anything to do it. You don't have to go anywhere to do it. You can just, once you know the tapping sequences, you can just do it for yourself at home. When you're feeling overwhelmed with this trauma and the anger, then just go through the sequence. And I will try to download this and put this on YouTube again. Hopefully it will work. You're welcome. Okay, so does anybody have any questions before I go? I'm feeling much better. My anger is gone. Not that I had much anger to begin with, but my stress is definitely down. So how are you doing? Thank you for all of the likes. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I feel good. Thank you. I do. I feel much better. I was definitely feeling, not having a bad day, but definitely having lots of bad times during this day. So this is definitely helpful. I'm so glad that I get to share this with all of you, because if not, I would just be here tapping by myself. So I'm glad that I get to share this space with everyone. You feel much better? You had a rough week? I'm sorry, Christine. Thank you, Amanda. Lots of love and light to you too. Hopefully I will see you soon. Yeah. You're welcome. For learning the tapping sequences, so I am going to have a course eventually, but that's been put off because I'm so behind on my meditation course. So there are courses all over for tapping. They're everywhere. And also you don't necessarily have to take a course unless you want to be certified, or if you want to learn additional techniques and kind of some behind the scenes things, about limiting beliefs and transforming those and things like that. But to do the tapping sequence for yourself, if you just watch videos, you can learn, you can pick it up. I'm sure there are places on the internet that just kind of lay out the tapping sequence. You can print it out or just look at it. Also, not even knowing a tapping sequence, just knowing that we have meridian points that run throughout our entire body, and we have about 12 main ones, and they're just everywhere. So if you learn the meridian points, you can kind of learn what they connect with, what energies they have, what areas they run through in the body, and you can tap on those. So even without EFT and TFT, you can tap on any part of the body to calm yourself down and make yourself feel better. I know for myself, sorry, I think I'm getting hiccups now. For myself, I love tapping on the outside of my thighs. So you have a meridian that runs through there, and that definitely helps you to calm down when you're in like a heightened emotional state, or when you're in a really anxious, really overwhelmed state. Just tapping on the outside, like knocking like this on the outside of your thighs, is really helpful. I think I have a video not too far down about knocking on your thighs. Also, like under the fly. It scared me. Under the chest area on your rib cage, kind of like right above your belly button, kind of doing a motion like this on that area is really helpful. Tapping anywhere is really helpful. So, yes. I don't know if that was your question at all. Oh man. That's my cue to go back inside. So these two flies that are out here will leave me alone. You're welcome. Yeah, there are lots of things out there, resources to learn about tapping. And I do know some therapists use it with their patients as well. So it's something that's growing in popularity. It's not super old. The technique itself is not super old. I think it has been around since the late 90s, maybe, I want to say. So, it's growing in popularity too. So, yeah. Anything else really quick before I go? Make sure you all stay hydrated. Thank you, Amanda. Make sure you show love to Amanda. 3 Howling Huskies, she's our moderator here. She's amazing. She's always helping to keep this a safe space and reminding us to hydrate. If you feel so called to go and follow her, I would be grateful. Thank you all. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you're feeling better, and I really, really do hope I'm able to upload this. So, yay! Beautiful message. Okay, let's do a chime really quick. I know I said I'm going. I am going, but let's do a chime. Just because it fell over whenever I was getting ready to push the button. This little chime is small and mighty. Just kind of closing off our session together today. That one was loud. Okay, thank you all again for being here. The likes, shares, follows, gifts, and comments. And have a great evening.